Hello everyone, our focus for this video is converting polar equations to Cartesian equations, right? But before I solve these examples on the board, there's a few things that you need to remember. You need to remember this special right angle triangle, which I call the XYR triangle, where theta is opposite to y, right? You also need to recall a few trig identities. So you need to remember that sec theta is just equal to 1 up on cos theta, right? So this implies that cos theta is equal to 1 over sec theta. You need to also remember that cosec theta is equal to 1 over sine theta, and this implies that sine theta is equal to 1 over cosec theta. Now, with all of these relationships in mind, then we can go ahead and solve this question. It says convert each of the following to Cartesian equation. Now these are polar equations. So the first one that we are going to look at is A. And A says we have R is equal to 4 over cosec theta, right? Now, if you are converting this equation to Cartesian equation, we only need the variable x and y, because anything that has to do with Cartesian equation has to do with x and y, right? So which means we want to get rid of this cosec theta and we want to get rid of this r. The r equal to 4 times 1 over cosec theta. But what is 1 over cosec theta? 1 over cosec theta is just sine theta. So r here is equal to 4 times sine of theta. Right? But what is sine of theta? From this triangle, we can find sine of theta. Sine of theta is going to equal to y over r. So that's just y over r. So we can replace this sine theta with y over r. So r is equal to 4 times sine theta, which is just y over r, so that's just y over r, right? So r is equal to 4 times y, that's just 4y over r, right? Multiply both sides by r. So if we're going to multiply this side by r and multiply this side by r. Now r times r, that gives us r squared is equal to r, will cancel out r here. So all we're left up with is just 4y. Now, what is r squared? If we apply Pythagoras theorem to this triangle, you can see that r squared is equal to x squared plus y squared. So we can replace this r squared with just x squared plus y squared equal 4y. And that is how you convert this polar equation to Cartesian equation. Alright? So let's look at part B. So we know that part B, r is equal to 3 sec theta, right? But do you recall what sec theta is? Sec theta is equal to 1 upon cos. So we can rewrite this. So r here is equal to 3 times 1 over cos theta, right? Now, what is cos theta? Now, if we apply the cosine to this, we know that cos theta is going to equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. That's going to be x over r. So that's what we know. So therefore here r is equal to 3 times 1 all over x over r. Right? So r here is equal to 3 times, what's 1 divided by x over r? That's just going to be r over x. Right? Now we have r is equal to 3 times r, that's going to be 3r over x. Right? What we're going to do, we're going to multiply both sides by x and multiply this side by x. So on this side we have x r is equal to x times this x outside going to cancel out, so we're going to have 3r left on this side. Now what we can do is to eliminate the r, so we can divide this side by r and divide this side by r. R cancel out r cancel out r there. So all we're left back with is just x equal 3. Right? So when you convert this polar equation, which is r equal 3 sec theta to Cartesian equation, that's just x equal 3. Okay? So let's look at part C. Now to part C. Part C says r is equal to 8 cos of theta. Right? So r is equal to 8 times cos of theta. But what is cos of theta? We know that cos of theta is just equal to x over r. So that's just 8 times x over r. Right? Now r here is equal to 8 times x, that gives us 8x over r. Right? We clear there? Now what we can do is to multiply both sides by r. So we're going to multiply this side by r and multiply this side by r. So r times r, that gives us r squared is equal to 8x, because the r will cancel, right? Now what is r squared? We know that r squared is just equal to x squared plus y squared, so we can replace this. So x squared plus y squared is equal to 8x, and that's it. So when you convert r equal 8 cos theta to Cartesian equation, it is x squared is x squared plus y squared equal 8x. Alright? Now to our final example. Now we have part D, which says r squared sine theta is equal to 4 sec theta. So we want to convert r squared sine of theta equal to 4 cosec theta. Right? Now we're going to keep our r squared for now. So we know we have r squared times sine theta. But what is sine theta? Sine theta is just y over r. So that's times y over r, which is equal to 4 times sec theta. But what is sec theta? Here we have sec theta to just equal to 1 over cos theta. So this is just 4 times 1 over cos theta. Right? So here, what we're going to have, if we distribute this r squared to this term, or we don't have to distribute. This r will cancel out one of this r, so all we left back with is r times y. So that's going to be ry is equal to 4 all over cos theta. So we have ry is equal to 4 over cos theta. But what is cos theta? That's just x over r, so we know that ry is equal to 4 divided by x over r. Right? Now 4 divided by x over r, that's going to be ry equal to 4r over x. Right? Now, what can we do? We can multiply both sides by x and multiply this side by x as well. So what we're going to have on this side, we're going to have r x y is equal to, this x will cancel out this x, thus equal to 4r. Now we can just simply eliminate the r by just dividing both sides by r. So if we divide this side by r and divide this side by r, then r will cancel out r will cancel out r, and all we're left with is just x, y equal 4. So when you convert this polar equation to Cartesian equation, it is just xy equal 4. Okay? Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.